Joseph Irungu, alias Joey, is a man who in many ways could have gotten away with the murder of 28-year-old Monica Kimani. After all, he used a fake identity card to gain access to her home and had accumulated skills in undercover work in his illustrious career in the security sector. However, the downfall in Joey's case was the lie he first told to authorities when he informed them that he did not know Monica, a fact which even his own family contradicted in an exclusive interview they had with NTV in 2018. From a young boy who loved to sing in the church choir to a man who has been found guilty of murder, Joey still holds that he is innocent and intends to appeal the decision. Ngina Kirori tells us more on Joey and the intrigue surrounding his part in the murder of Monica Kimani.
First accused, I'm still on the first accused person.
By the time Justice Grace Nzioka was finalizing on the issues she would use to determine on whether Joseph Irungu, alias Joey, was guilty of murder, Joey had already started tearing up in the corner of the dock of the courtroom at the Milimani courts today.
And therefore I find the first accused person guilty as charged herein of the offense of murder.
In an exclusive interview with NTV in 2018, the mother of Joey Irungu, who preferred to have her identity concealed, was asked what she would tell the family of Monica Kimani should the courts find that he was guilty.
Ninawahurumia kama mzazi. Na nasikia hiyo uchungu ya mtu kupoteza mtoto wake. But ile kitu inanishangaza. Na shida kweli ni mtoto wangu alifanya. Hiyo ndio swali najiuliza. Na ningependa tu Mungu afunue nijue ukweli. Ndio niweze kuhili sababu niko na shida.
Kanisani alikuwa ni mwana kwaya.
From a young age, Joseph Irungu's future seemed to be pointed in the direction of the church due to his fond hobby of singing in the church choir.
Thank you, Jesus.
Incidentally, less than 2 hours after the ruling, which found him guilty of murder, Joey released a gospel track titled Nakuabudu, which translates into I Adore You. Joey's parents adding that he grew up close to his siblings, one of whom was seen breaking down uncontrollably after the ruling that pronounced him as guilty.
Mimi kulingana na vile nimeona ushahidi, nimeona magazeti na TV, na vile nimesikiza yeye ananiambia yeye hakuhusika na jambo liwalo lolote kuhusiana na kifo ya Monica.
In contrast to the loud life that Joey led on social media, his family, who lived a quiet life in Kijabe, knew little to nothing about Joey's work at the time, only stating that they knew he was working in Dubai, but decided to come back home later on. Once back home, they only knew he was providing security for some individuals and was living at Langata.
I find adequate evidence.
According to Justice Nzioka, Joey's knowledge on matters of combat equipment and security training lent a hand to the theory that he was the person who murdered Monica Kimani in an execution-style manner and in a well-thought-out, clandestine way.
The evidence of Chief Inspector Otieno is that the person who committed this offense was not an amateur.
The court held that Joey had a rich background in the security sector owing to the course that he had enrolled in at the Dubai Police Academy and as a self-proclaimed lover of firearms, adding that he knew how to go undercover and disguise himself into different roles. The court also holding that Joey, 2 days before the murder, had begun plotting on how to kill Monica.
That for one to engage in VIP training, they definitely must go through training. And that training would not be too far away from the training offered to a military officer. And if the first accused person went through this and he murdered the deceased, then he had the know-how.
In the end, Joey's undoing was his claim that he did not know Monica, a fact that was pronounced untrue by both cell phone records and a witness statement by Monica's brother, who incidentally studied at Kenya Polytechnic with Joey in 2002. Further, Joey, Monica, her brother and his girlfriend spent the night at Monica's house on August 18, 2018, and Monica's brother later found out that the two were exchanging messages. Joey's claim that he did not know Monica was further diluted by his father.
Walisoma na yeye. Niambia walisoma na yeye, lakini wamekaa kwa muda mrefu bila kuonana. Alafu wakaweza kuonana, wakajuana. Alafu walikuwa wanaongea hata kwa Instagram, wanashati kwa simu. Kwa hivyo mimi nilijua hayo kwa wakati mambo imetokea.
Curiously, when Monica's body was discovered, her brother reached out to Joey asking if the matter could be publicized in the media to help get justice, because Joey had a fiancé in the media at the time, Jackie Maribe. Joey, however, declined the request, telling Monica's brother that the media would not help, but his private security firm would help investigate it.
When
asked how he would react if his son was ever found guilty over the murder of Monica Kimani, Joey's father had this to say.
Ionekane kabisa ni yeye, si kuzingiziwa. Kwa sababu katika mambo yale nayasikia na yasoma, ni kama mambo mingi ile haionyeshi ukweli, hairidhishi na ukweli.
There's a way out. We will appeal, and we're hopeful that our appeal will be allowed when it comes.
For a murder so gruesome that a judge with a career of over 10 years stated that she did not ever want to see the photos from the crime scene again, the events of September 19, 2018 at Lamuria Gardens at house number M8 remained ingrained not just in the minds of those involved, but the country at large, as the family of the late Monica Kimani, who opted not to speak after the ruling, continue to mourn her death. When the story of Monica Kimani is written, the 6-year journey of what took place in this courtroom will be the main character in this tragic sequel. Today, as the court found Joey Irungu guilty of murder, Jackie Maribe's lawyers say they will be considering possible forms of remedy for the tribulations they say she has suffered. Ngena Kirori, NTV, Nairobi.